Welcome back. It has been a long time, like 6 months or 7 months even. However long it's been, welcome back. Thanks for checking out another video, my second video on YouTube. A lot has happened. I cut my hair. 2020 ended, which was great. My daughter turned 1 year old. My husband and I started an LLC and hired an accountant, so there's been a lot of paperwork and boring stuff involved with that, but also kind of exciting. I think that we're going to be really glad we did it later down the road. And I got lots of work over the holidays. I pretty much had to work through Christmas and New Year, and then the first couple months of 2021 I've been working a lot. I got a book project. I did some newsletters for various companies, some blog posts for a company that Disney owns. So I'm very grateful for all the work, even if it has meant staying up kind of late into the night sometimes, but I've wrapped up some projects, so I thought, why not jump back into YouTube now that I've got a little more spare time. My name is Emma Gillette. I am a freelance illustrator represented by the agency Shannon Associates. I am a wife to a husband who's also a freelance artist, and mom of one adorable little girl that we call PJ here on the channel. So today's video is going to be a little laid back, just kind of trying to get used to YouTube again. It's going to be part vlog, part watch me draw, part watch me paint. So yeah, I think it's going to be fun. So today we're going to start out with some housekeeping stuff. I need to email some clients, email my agent, do a sketch for a weekly newsletter that I do for a client that I've had for a few years. And then after that, I will jump into doing some personal work, and that's where you'll be able to watch me draw and paint. Can't let you watch me work on client work, I'd get in trouble. But personal work you can watch me do. So we will get to the boring stuff so we can get to the fun stuff. Wearing my blue filter light glasses after working overtime for like 4 months straight, I figured out I really need these. Finished that pretty quickly, so now I can get to the fun stuff. I'm going to do a digital sketch for a traditional painting. I, as you can tell by the title of the video, obviously am going to be doing a gouache painting today. I have not done one since high school, so that tells you how old I am. But I've just been feeling a draw to traditional work. I don't know if it's because after a few months of working on a computer all day every day kind of made me crave something a little more tangible, or what, but I am super interested in getting to know gouache better. I actually ordered Sibylline and Mossery's collab, her paint box, so I have that on its way in the mail, and I just thought while I'm waiting for it to come, because it could be another month or so, that I would try out the gouache paints that I already have. So I don't have acrylic gouache, which is what is in Sibylline's box, but I do have regular gouache, so I thought that it would be fun just to dip my toes in and see how I like it and practice a little bit before my fancy paints come in the mail. So because I am not comfortable with traditional, I will be sketching digital first. I feel like that will just pave the way to have a happy experience with the painting. So you can watch me draw the sketch. I'm gonna color it a little bit too, just pick out the colors. So yeah, we'll be concepting my gouache painting on the iPad Pro. Alright, so I already have a little bit of a sketch base. I'm doing some fan art for Fruits Basket. I don't know if you guys watch that, but it's my favorite anime, and the last season comes out, I think, in April. So I'm kind of excited about that, and I'm wanting to do some fan art. I've already done a sketch for Yuki. Yuki's my favorite character, and I don't really want to paint him first because I know I'm going to mess up, and I would rather do him later when I've figured out gouache a little bit better. So I'm going to finish this sketch of Kyo, and he'll be the first one that I paint. I'm going to put this sketch layer on opacity. If I can get it to work. There. And sketch over the top. I really like to sketch with the ink bleed, which is, I think, one of the default brushes that comes with Procreate.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that if you watch anime, or even if you don't watch anime, maybe if you just like feel good, happy, make you cry, make you love all the characters kind of content, you gotta watch Fruits Basket. I watched the original one back, when I was like 12, maybe even younger, 11. And I loved it then, and then I kind of forgot about it, and I think the first season came out in 2018, and I was like, oh, that was really fun. I liked that as a kid. I'll watch it for nostalgia's sake. And oh my gosh, the reboot is a million times better than the old one, and I found myself crying in the first few episodes, and I was like, what the heck, why is this so good? It is so good. So yeah, I don't know what else to say other than that you should watch Fruits Basket. It's so good. And if you do watch Fruits Basket, I want to know in the comments below who your favorite character is. I've said it already, Yuki is my favorite. I just love that kid. I really feel for him whenever they delve into his past, and I just want him to be happy, and I'm way too connected to this fictional character. I have nothing against Kyo. I think Kyo's great. I also think he's a great character. I just connect better with Yuki, I guess. As a kid, I loved Shigure. He was definitely, I was a Shigure stan as a kid. And then I grew up and I was like, okay, he's actually a little creepy, but I still like him. He's still fun. Yeah. Gotta love Momiji and Haru. I mean, Toru's great too. Who doesn't love Toru? You can watch it for free on Crunchyroll with ads, or if you have Hulu, you can watch it there with ads. Yeah, there are so many places that you can watch it. Just go do it. And then let me know if you like it, because I don't know that many people who watch it. I'm making Connor watch it, and he's not really a fan of like early content, I guess, if you could call it that. So he's being a good sport and watching it with me. But I can't fangirl over it with him. So yeah, go watch it and we can fangirl over it together. Okay, thanks.
So I don't know if it's because it's Monday and I'm a little out of practice, or probably a big part of it is my camera setup makes it so that I can't hold the iPad the way I normally would. So it's like a little awkward for me. I'm just kind of frustrated with it right now. So I'm going to stop filming it the way I was and hold it in my lap so I can kind of figure out. There's like some anatomical stuff I'm really frustrated with it. So I'm going to figure that out
And then you guys can watch the time lapse when I'm done.
So it's Wednesday now. I'm learning that it's kind of difficult to juggle baby life stuff, work, and personal work. But I think I will figure it out. I think I'll get faster. Yeah, so transfer the sketch over. I'm ready now to paint, I think. Yeah, so I think we're gonna mix paints first, and then by the time I'm done with some of the painting, I'll probably have to stop for a little bit because that's when the nap will be over. So we'll just see how this works out. It could be a mess. It could work out great. We'll see. Yeah, let's try it out. Before we start, this is the last gouache painting that I did. Like, I don't know, 5 years ago. So, actually, I've used gouache a lot more recently than I thought it'd been 10 years, but anyway, it's not very good. So, maybe you can see why I'm super nervous about this. Okay, we've got paper towel. Here are some really old gouache paints, like probably 10 years old. I don't know what this brand is. Can't say if they're good or not. Then we have this old palette that I got when I was in high school. I just washed it. It had a lot of paint dried onto it for who knows how long, so it's super stained. And then I have a bag of paintbrushes. Also don't know what brand they are. Collected over the years. So we're just gonna make do with what we got. Thank you, though. Note to self: watch out for big billowy sleeves and paint palettes. If I look super tired, it's because I am. Fun thing about babies is that you can sleep train them, and even then sometimes they wake up at 2 in the morning and want to be held for a couple hours. So yeah, that's my morning so far. That's why my hair is a little crazy, but you know what, that's okay. But I finished the painting. Quite enjoyed it. I actually did a second one of Yuki, of course. He's my favorite character. So yeah, it was really fun. I think that for not having used gouache in 10 years that I did an okay job. I think I relied quite heavily on emulating Sibylline, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that emulation is the best way to learn a new skill or a new style. So I don't mind that it's very Sibylline-esque, although I do hope that as I use it more, I will develop my own flavor, my own flair, whatever you want to call it. I think I will. It just takes time. Yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed coming along this journey with me. I think it's going to be a really fun and exciting path, journey, whatever you want to call it. I'm excited to embark on it and see how it will affect my art skills in general, including with digital. I had to learn a lot of different ways of thinking doing the gouache than I would normally with digital art, and I think that is good for me. I think it's good to challenge myself and help my talents grow. So I challenge you to try a medium that you are not comfortable with. I think it's a great way to get better as an artist. I think this is going to be something that I'm really happy that I did in a few years. So if you enjoyed watching this video and would like to see more, go ahead and like and subscribe. Also check out my Instagram at Emma Gillette Art, and I hope that you will join me for the next video, and go ahead and comment below what kind of videos you would be interested in seeing. I have a lot of ideas written down, but I know that there's definitely more that I haven't thought of. So if there's something that you really want to see, let me know, and I will see you next time.